finally did it. I reached my goal. I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. To some, that might not be anything worth celebrating. Maybe they reached that goal way faster than me, or maybe their goal is 100 times that. Just because someone has a higher goal than you does not mean you're not ambitious. Just because someone did it faster than you does not mean you're slow. And just because you have not reached your goal yet does not mean you never will. This video is not just about a number. It's about proving to myself that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And this video is a testimonial of that. Everyone has dreams. Some are big, some are small. Some people reach their goals fast, and for others, it takes much longer. It's not always about talent, effort, and dedication. Sometimes it comes down to luck and privilege. Not everyone starts from the same place, and pretending we all do is a shame. If success were as simple as following the exact steps of those who came before us, then the path to success would be easy. But life doesn't work like that. This isn't a video about how unfair the world is. It's not about my life being harder than anyone else's. The point is that we all start at different levels, and comparing yourself to others will only slow you down and make you miserable. Comparison is the thief of joy. When I first told myself I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers, this goal felt extremely far away. I set this number as the goal because it felt like something I could achieve if I worked hard enough, but little did I know it was going to take much longer than I had envisioned. Sure, I wasn't uploading consistently the whole time, and that probably played a part, but that is not the point. The point is that no matter how much time and effort I put in, it often felt like I was getting nowhere, like I was stuck while everyone else was moving forward. I remember obsessively staring at my subscriber count, seeing if it would change, only to realize how long it was going to take me. Looking back at it, I'm kinda shocked I didn't just quit. It was moving so slowly, I could have probably started a whole new channel and exceeded my own subscriber counts because it was that slow. And to be honest, I thought about it. I thought about changing my niche and doing what everyone else seemed to be doing, but for some reason, I knew it wasn't what I really wanted to do. Most of us crave instant results. If we don't see progress right away, we start looking for something else to do. And when we do that, we start over from square one. Now, I'm not saying you should never try new things. Exploring different paths and passions is important, and it's a lifestyle and mindset that I actually embrace. It is so beautiful here. Fresh air, beautiful nature. Look at that insane view behind me. But if something is on your mind every single day, there's a reason. If you can't let it go, if it keeps pulling you back, then I think it's worth giving it another shot. You probably heard a quote, never give up on something you can't go a day without thinking about. And that is something I've always believed in. Getting to 1,000 subscribers wasn't easy, but it also wasn't impossible. The key was breaking the goal into smaller steps, something I could actually measure. Instead of focusing on hitting 1,000, I aimed for 10, then 50, then 100. But setting goals isn't enough. It remains a goal if you don't do anything about it. You have to take action. Action is the only thing between your dreams and achieving them. Filming Tiny Desk submission. Ask yourself this. What is one thing I can do today to move closer to my goal? Some days it's going to be go out and film that video. Other days it's going to be to learn the importance of YouTube thumbnails and how to make them better. By focusing on what I could do right now, I stopped feeling overwhelmed by how far I had left to go. I remember watching videos from Casey Neistat making a video about every time he reached another 1 million subscriber milestone.
Getting to 10 million was absolutely not as hard as getting to 1 million. You see, between 1 million and 10 million, it just meant doing more of the same. A little bit of patience and a lot of hard work. Getting to 1 million was not as hard as getting to 100,000 subs. I saw the work people were responding to. I made more of that. I experimented. I worked on building an audience. I did all that, and it took me from 100K to 1 million. See, getting to 100,000 subs was still not as hard as getting to 10,000 subs. You see, getting to 10,000 subs is the hardest thing to do on YouTube, because at 0, nobody's tuning in, nobody cares.
The hardest part will always be in the beginning, because no one knows who you are, and to be honest, no one really gives a fuck about you. You need to keep working your ass off until you get that first win. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that it was life-changing, but it was the first time I started seeing consistent growth on my channel. Once you get that first win, it becomes much easier to get the second. It becomes a big snowball effect. And looking back, he was absolutely right. I used to gain maybe a handful of subscribers for an entire month. Now, I gain tens of followers in a single day. If I can do it, so can you. The key is to stop obsessing over the finish line and start focus on how you can be a tiny bit better than you were yesterday. Progress is progress, no matter how small. And if you keep putting in the work and keep showing up, eventually you will get there. If you made it to this part of the video, I just want to say 2 things. 1, thank you so much. It really means a lot when you watch my videos from start to end, because I put in a lot of effort into these videos and I really try to inspire and to help other people. And 2, if you want to learn more about creativity, how to actually make your first dollar, and sort of my own story, I might have something for you. Recently, I finished my very first ebook. I actually started writing this back in 2020, but it took me forever to finish because my perfectionist mindset, and I actually talk about this in the book. But this book is a 50-page guide talking about my experience, how I was able to turn a pure hobby into my professional career today. I teach you in 50 pages what it took me 10 years to learn. The ebook is called From Passion to Paycheck because it's basically exactly that. It's how I was able to turn my passion, my creative passion, into my first paycheck. The link will be the first link in my bio if you want to check it out. Thank you so much for supporting me, for following me, and yeah, I just want to keep doing this, and 5,000 is the next goal, so let's fucking go.